Hi everybody. Well, another one of these from Japan video blogs. Sorry. I'll get with it. Yesterday, well, as some of you may have heard, a couple of years ago, not too far from here, they had the I don't know what you call it. Earthquake, I guess, and then tsunami, and then a nuclear reactor blew up, or two. And that's not too far from here. So yesterday, for other reasons, I had to go down over. I still can't get this north, south, east, west thing working for me, but I went over to Fukushima Prefecture, and actually I went to Iwaki, which is the largest city near the exclusion zone. There's a better way of putting that, but I can't think of it right now. Anyway, I went to Iwaki and thought, well, let's see what living that close to that much radiation has done to people. And for various reasons, I didn't go. I wimped out. I didn't go to the city closest, the little city closest to the exclusion zone, which is a city called Hirono. But I stayed in Iwaki, walked around, talked to some people a little bit in my head Japanese, and yeah, it was an interesting day. Iwaki is kind of one of these nondescript, mid-sized Japanese towns. Like, well, last month I was in Aomori, and it's apart from the snow last month, kind of they're the same. And you go to a lot of these towns and they kind of look the same. They have the same kind of street, same kind of shops and everything like that. The difference with Iwaki was there was nobody there. It was not literally a ghost town, but pretty close. Most of the restaurants I went into or looked at empty. Shops are closed. A lot of shops still damaged from the earthquake. Not a lot of repairing going on. What's the point? A lot of houses for sale in Iwaki if you're looking for a good place to buy real estate in Japan. Good, open to an interesting interpretation there. So yeah, it was interesting, and I'm going to put some pictures in the stream and on the video here as I get my video chops happening. Of Iwaki. Probably they've already happened. While I've been talking, I've put these pictures on, which is amazing. So yeah, one thing that was interesting was that when I went to up north, like just to where it had only been hit by a tsunami and an earthquake, people were very gracious and saying, "Oh, thank you for coming," and it's nice to have people come and visit and revitalize the area. No, I don't know the Japanese word for revitalize, if you're asking. And that. But in Iwaki, no, that was not the case. A few people kind of looked at me quizzically, but most people kind of ignored me, which is unusual for me. And, just, I would ask a question, and in other places there'd be follow-up, and there was no follow-up here. So, there you have it. It's not someplace I would recommend going again. They have some nice buildings, though, and they also have some, I love crappy, rundown buildings, and Iwaki is chock-a-block with them. So, yeah, as you might have seen already. Also, for me, as a little other note, is that I'm Canadian, or I was born in Canada, I should say, And there was a bar there, snack bar. Now, snack bar in the Japanese sense, not in the everywhere else in the world sense, called St. Catharines. Now, St. Catharines is a smallish town in Ontario near Niagara Falls, and this bar was called St. Catharines and had a Canadian flag. God knows why. It was closed. Everything around it was closed, so there was nobody to ask more info about. But there you have it. Shot of the bar. Ran out of space on the iPhone. Anyway, I was saying, if you've been to this bar and somehow, incredibly, miraculously, you found this video blog on YouTube, please let me know what the deal is with this thing. Anyway, that's all for now. Would appreciate any comments if you find this. And I'm going to try and do this again sometime soon. Like maybe tomorrow. I don't know. If I have anything to talk about, I'll have lots to talk about. But, yeah, see ya.